Hey YouTube, it's Jo and I'm back with a 5-week review on my Aliexpress YY Brazilian Bodywave hair. I actually have in a little over 4 bundles. That is my 26, 24, 22, 20 inches, as well as a little bit under half a bundle of my 18 inches. So all of that is up in here. I will leave all the specs of the hair down in the information bar. I will also leave a link to the seller on Aliexpress along with my 2-week review on the hair, and that has a lot of information on the ordering process and everything like that. And yeah, so check that out if you guys haven't seen that already. So as far as the styling of my hair, I cut a little bit of the layers into the front of the hair to create these bangs that I curl. And what I do is I use this Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Flat Iron Spray. And I use my flat iron and I curl my hair. I have a video on how I curl my hair with a flat iron, and I will leave that in the information bar. So yes, there will be a lot of links in my information bar, but yeah. So I take that, I curl my hair away from my face, and then I use one of these bobby pins, these big ones. And I actually just stay inside the curl and pin curl it just like this. Roll, let me see, right there, and I roll it up, pin it just like that, and then I started to work on my edges. And how I do my edges is I use this mini flat iron, and of course I use my flat iron spray heat protectant, and I flat iron my edges, the front of my hair. And then so I use 3 different products for my edges, starting with the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Perfect Edges. And what I do is I use a layer of that, and I just use that to lay down my edges, and I use my brush and comb that down. Then I use a tiny bit of the Organic Olive Oil Edge Control, and I use that on top of that because I think the olive oil edge control is a little bit stiffer than the Perfect Edges Argan Oil. Then I use spritz on my fingers, spray my fingers a couple of times, run that over my edges, and I tie my hair down real quick, and I leave that there for maybe like 15 minutes just to lay them down. And I just do that, and that's how I lay my edges. So yeah, after I take my headscarf off, I just take the pins out, and I'm good to go. As far as how I go to sleep, I try not to curl my bangs every day because it does cause heat damage, and it has loosened the curl pattern. But what I do is I put it back in those pin curls, and I actually braid 2 braids for the rest of the hair, and I put it in a silk bonnet. And then I leave the 2 little pin curls that I have out, and afterwards I just tie my hair down with my regular silk headscarf. And when I wake up in the morning, I just let those braids out, and it does have a little bit of the braid pattern in it. So I just use a spray bottle full of water, and I spray my hair a couple of times just to get it wet to stimulate the natural curl pattern, and after which I put a little bit of oil in the hair. Yeah, so the new product that I bought recently is the Organics Extra Strength Moroccan Argan Oil, and this is penetrating oil for dry and coarse hair. So this is what the bottle looks like, and I paid about $8.99 for this bottle at Walgreens, and I just put a dime size amount in my hand and just run that through my hair. And it just adds shine, and it just helps your hair. So there are actually 3 types of argan oil that I actually did see. One was light, which was for fine hair. The other one was for oil hair textures, and this one, the extra strength that I got, is for coarser hair textures. And I actually bought this because not only can I use it on my natural hair, but I can also use it on my Brazilian hair, which is a thicker texture than Indian hair. And it does take, you know, a lot of moisture to keep this hair beautiful. And so basically I take a dime size amount and put it in my hand, rub it throughout the hair, and it just adds shine, and it's beautiful. As far as shedding and tangling of this hair, it's the same. I don't get much shedding except for like when I'm washing it or combing through it with a paddle brush, and I don't get a lot of tangling, especially after using my argan oil. It helps a lot with the tangling because I really don't get any. From before I had very little, now I really don't have any. I know in the last video I had horrible lighting and you guys really couldn't see the hair, but I will show you guys again. This is where the hair reaches me. Right here, if I stretch it down, it reaches my hips. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in the back. This is what it looks like. So some people, of course, want to know if I would order from this site again, if I would recommend this here. Of course, I would order from them again. Great customer service, fast shipping, and the price point is crazy good because a lot of people order beauty supply store hair for more than they would order this hair for. So yeah, would I order it again? Would I recommend it to a friend? Yeah, I have. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna order from them again, probably doing a different curl pattern or a different type of hair, because this wavy hair, I also have Genesis wavy hair, so I want to do something a little bit different, maybe a straight texture. But yeah, I would definitely order from YY Hair again. And also remember, if you mention Miss Fashion Forward, you will get a free gift in your order. So that's the end of my video. Just because I'm making a 1 month review on this hair doesn't mean I'm taking it out as yet. I am definitely still going to keep it in, so you might see it in future videos. But yeah, it's still going to be the same hair. If it's the same style, thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you to my new subscribers. Hello to my old subscribers. And love you guys so much. Talk to you later.